Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm Lexi, and today we're going to be going through my luxury wish list. Now, I've had a lot of people asking to see like my 2020 wish list, but in my eyes, 2020 is kind of a wash in this sense. So I'm just going to go ahead and throw out my working wish list for all time, like my luxury wish list, because there's some high ticket items on this list, and they sure as hell won't be crossed off this year. But let's just get into it, shall we? All right, number one. This one I'm hoping will get crossed off this year, but we'll see. And I have to admit, I have fallen victim to the hype, which I hate doing, but this one might be worth it. I like the price range and I like the bag. What I'm talking about is the Chanel small vanity case with chain. I think that's what it's called. But there's some specific colors that I like. So everyone's been like lusting over the black, the purple, the pink, which are all beautiful. But there's one specific blue color that I'm in love with, but I really like it in like the mini size, and to me that's just not really a practical bag. It's really cute. It could fit like literally my essentials minus my phone, which is always in my hand anyway. But I'm not really sold on that bag, as cute as it is. I keep finding like myself hesitating. So I do love that one, and the color is just like the perfect shade of blue. It's like a mix of baby blue and periwinkle. It's just to die for. But I also really like this navy blue color that they're coming out with. It's so dark it looks like it could be black, but it's really pretty and it's a little different than what everybody has. So, we'll see what happens. I am very much against buying it through a personal shopper because this bag in the small size retails for $13.50. In the larger size retails for $15.50. Great price point for Chanel. All in on that. Well, I can't find it through a personal shopper for like anywhere less than $2,000. I found it as high as over $3,000. I'm like, are you insane trying to charge me double for a bag just because the stores here aren't open and you're taking advantage of that? Like, absolutely not. I refuse. I do not want it that badly. And if I can't find it for anywhere close to retail, unfortunately, it's just going to get erased off my list. We'll see though. Next, and this is pretty basic, but it is what it is. I really would love to add to my Cartier jewelry collection right now, and I'm going to try to do this without showing you my nails because unfortunately my nail sets haven't come in yet, and they're just, it's horrendous. But I'm gonna try to focus that here. So I have these two Cartier love rings. So just the regular gold and then the wedding band version in white gold. And I love them. Wear them every day. I can wear them in the shower. They don't tarnish. I'm obsessed. So it is an investment. And I really do want the yellow gold love bracelet and the yellow gold Justin Clou, I don't know, the nail bracelet in the thinner version. That price I can swallow a little bit more, but the love bracelet I wanted for like 10 years, and I just can't fathom paying like Chanel prices for a bracelet. But I think I'm getting to more of an age in life where I need to start making more like solid lifetime investments as opposed to investing in like fast fashion and jewelry that I'll wear and it'll tarnish and I'll throw it away. But it's so much money. If I can buy them pre-loved and save like a little bit of money, I might look into that option because like they scratch so easily anyway, and I feel like if I buy one in excellent condition that already has some scratches, I'm not gonna like freak out when it first gets a scratch. Maybe. We'll see. But I do really want one. And I think the cost per wear is really good because, you wear it every day. You don't have to take it off. Actually, it's kind of a pain to take off. And it's solid gold. So, over a lifetime, probably get your money's worth. And then next, this is no surprise for anyone that knows me, a Birkin 25 in black togo leather with palladium hardware. Alternatively, a Birkin 25 in rose potpourri or magnolia togo leather with palladium hardware. Basically, I just really want a Birkin 25, and I would love a black one because I feel like that's the most timeless, and it's just like so cute. But you know, with Hermes, you can't really be picky unless you buy it secondhand. So I'm really open to that size in any color of toga leather besides like red. I am not a red person. I can admire from afar, but no, does not look good on me. And then 4, and this is because I actually rented a bag from Luxury Fashion Rentals for my trip to Paris. It was like I think they call it like striated, whatever, patent leather jumbo. And it was just so functional. It fit so much. It was great for travel, and it was not as heavy as I was expecting. So I had never been interested in getting a jumbo until I tried it, and then I was like, oh, this would be nice, especially for work. Just like look like a serious little businesswoman with your Chanel jumbo, get taken seriously, because I actually look like I'm 12 most of the time, and I'm not. I'm mid-20s, so it's fine. But yeah, I would love to add a jumbo to my collection. I do like the patent ones, but they're notorious for not aging well, getting sticky. If you scratch it, it can't really be repaired. So I'm leaning more towards caviar, but I would love to buy a pre-loved if I could find one, because they're just, the price is just, it's crazy. And I'm having a hard time swallowing it, truly. But next, number 5, and not technically number 5 because I keep looping like Hermes bags into like the same category, and Cartier jewelry into the same category, but 5th category would be a Louis Vuitton reverse monogram card holder, and that actually dropped today. If you can get your hands on it, I have never seen it in person, but it looks sick. The one side is like the bottom portion is monogram, regular monogram, with the interior reverse monogram, and then on the other side it's the exact opposite, and it just looks so cool. And I don't have a flat card holder without a zip, so I thought, you know, the price point's pretty good. It's unlike anything I've seen from Louis Vuitton, and I really like it. It's more edgy, and I love the reverse monogram in certain pieces, and this is one of them, so I thought I would give that a try. So that is on my list. And yeah, you should definitely try to get a hold of one if you can, because I think that's going to be like a super hot piece this season. And then next, and this isn't really, it's confusing to me because I've never really been a huge watch person. Actually, I really only wear my Apple Watch. I don't really have watches. I had like a Michael Kors watch when I was like 10. But I don't know, I woke up one day and I'm like, oh, I'm 25, maybe I should like think about investing in a really nice watch. I have no idea why. I do think they're beautiful. I also think they're worth the investment because you wear them every day, but for some reason it just makes me think I'll be taken more seriously in like the corporate world. I don't know if that's true or not, probably not, but it feels right, like you're walking through the office with a nice watch. Could be totally wrong. If you disagree with me, let me know, because, you know, I'm going a little crazy. Next, another piece I've never thought I would buy. Well, truthfully, I never really thought I would buy Chanel lambskin. When I first got like my first Chanel bag, and this, I've never told the story, I purchased like a clutch-on chain years ago, and it was in lambskin, and I opened it and it already had a scratch, so I immediately changed my mind. I was like, I'm never buying anything besides caviar. Well, that changed. And I love my trendy so much, which is in lambskin, so I'm like, oh, maybe I could do this. But I really, really want a Chanel small classic flap in vintage lambskin with 18 karat gold plated hardware. I believe it's 18 karat. But I think the vintage bags are beautiful. I think they were honestly made better, and I think it was around 2008 when they started just doing like gold colored hardware as opposed to gold plated. I don't understand, like the price skyrocketed and the quality seems to like have gone down. So I get it, like they're increasing their return on investment or their ROI or whatever, the bottom line. But why can't I have gold plated hardware, you know? I think that was a really a serious misstep by Chanel, in my opinion, and it is why I want to add a vintage piece to my collection, because I think the gold-plated hardware is just stunning. I really do. And overall, the aesthetics of a vintage lambskin bag, whether it's like puffy quilting or not, is just, they're so pretty. They just look like they're more timeless and classic. Like they just look better made, in my opinion. So I really do want one. Granted, I do love the things Chanel puts out today, and I will likely add more current lambskin and caviar bags with gold colored hardware in my collection, but you know, we'll see. And then I think that for my working list at the moment, this last item is, I put it on there with like an asterisk because it could easily be taken off and I would be fine. But I do crave like the perfect pochette métis, and I've tried so many times, and I always like try to talk myself out of continuously seeing this problem. Like one time I had one that the flap was like a little crooked, so one side would lay higher than the other. The next one I got and returned had like the lock was crooked. It was attached on the top portion crooked, so the flap again looked uneven, and it's just so frustrating. I've kind of gotten to the point where I just give up on the bag. I think it's really pretty, and I'm so happy for the people that are able to get a good quality one because they're so hard to find these days. I just don't understand like the quality control. It's so just sporadic. It's like rolling the dice and getting lucky whether you're gonna get a bag in perfect condition or not. And I understand, like their excuse is always, oh well, it's handmade. Okay, but like why is this crooked? Because I can see it with like the naked eye and it's a continuous problem. So, you know, maybe you should just be better. That's my advice to Louis Vuitton. Unsolicited advice, but advice nonetheless. But that's it, guys. I hope this video has been at least mildly entertaining. I mean, people have been asking to see my luxury wish list. I never really thought it would be that exciting to anyone, but you know, I actually really enjoy watching these videos, so if you enjoyed it, give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe, join my little family, click the bell, everything, so you get notified of every time I put out a new video, which is like at least once a week. But that's all I really have for you today. If you have any thoughts, questions, concerns, cries of outrage, leave them in the comments below, and I'll see you in my next video.